Hello and welcome to Bailey's. This week we're taking a very brief look at the ATN ABL. This is available in two options, the 1000 metre and the 1500 metre, and it will connect to the Excite 2, the Excite 4K and the thermal models from the ATN range. The device is super simple to set up. When you first get it, you'll get the device itself, which has got its outer sleeve, and you'll also get a sunshade. You'll get adapters in that pack as well for using on the Excite 2 or the thermal models, which will change the threads for you. And it's quite simple. Screw the sunshade on, you mount the actual ABL, slide it over the sunshade, locate it to where you want, make sure it's level to the rest of your scope, or you can have this up top if that's your desire. Tighten her up and that's the ABL fitted. Once you've gone through that, you then need to pair the ABL with your scope. So in the settings, you can go on to pair ABL, turn that on, turn the ABL on, which is the power switch at the back. I'll put a picture up here. And you press the Bluetooth button on the side. Eventually, the Bluetooth logo on your screen will turn solid and have a surrounding around it. That means that your scope has connected to the ABL. Now you can use this in two different ways. You can either just have it so it gives you the range, or you can have it so it uses your ballistic data to provide you with a point of impact. Both ways work superbly for me. But before we get to that, nearly forgot a part, you've got to zero the ABL to your scope. So there's two ways of doing this. You can go into the settings, onto your current profile, and click on zero ABL. Now in front of the scope, there is a little lug hole just here. You are provided with an Allen key which will take that lug out, and you will get a red laser emitted from that hole, which will provide you the ability to move a red targeting crosshair over the top of that laser. That will get you in the ballpark in the kind of area. What I do recommend, however, though, is do that, and then at night put the scope into night mode. If you've got the 4K, the Excite 2, put it into night mode and press the ranging button on your scope, and you will actually see the emitting pulse from the rangefinder, and then you can fine-tune that ranging crosshair onto the actual pulse. That'll make it far more accurate. I've got this set to 100 yards, and that's perfect for me for the distances I shoot at night, because this is, after all, my foxing rifle. That's exactly what I need. The accuracy and the range is plus or minus 1 meter. This model is 1000, so it's 1000 meters maximum ranging. For what I shoot, 100 to 200 yards at night, it's ideal, and it removes the element of doubt for me. So if it's a piece of land I don't know, if I'm on a call-out job and I don't know that land, obviously I'm going to check it for safe backstops. However, if a fox does appear, I can just press a button, it gives me the range to the fox, and if I'm using the ballistic coefficient or the ballistic settings on the scope, it will actually give me a point of impact shift on the screen. So with this scope, I use the first focal plane reticle. Some people prefer just a little green cross, etc. I use the first focal plane reticle, and what that does, if I range a target, it will give me a green dot of where the bullet's going to fall instead, which works perfectly fine for me. The most important thing is enter the correct data. So whatever ammunition you're using, whatever its ballistic coefficient, the feet per second of the ammunition, it's all massively important that you enter the correct data as well as your correct zero range. If you do that, this scope and the rangefinder will do exactly what you need it to. At the end of this, I'll put a clip up of me shooting at 200, 300, 400 and 470 yards using the laser and allowing it to make changes to my point of impact, and you'll see that I hit the steel every time. The device is simple to set up, as I've already said. Do not over tighten it on the two screws on the top. You don't need to. Just make sure it's snug tight. They are sometimes brittle, and there is people out there that have broken them when they've been putting them on. But overall, cracking tool for the job, especially for, like I said, land we don't know. These are available through us at Bailey Shooting, and they're also available through all ATN stockists in the UK. If you need to find a list of the stockists near you, you can always go onto Highland Outdoors website, and I'm pretty sure they've got a dealer locator on there where you can find your nearest dealer. for purchasing ATN products. But yeah, that was it really, just a quick video just to let you know, and the footage to follow will show the ABL in action. I'm just going to range this target, which is 201 yards, as you can see. There you go. On the screen, the adjustment has been made. So you'll just see me aiming dead centre, whereas I've got a green dot showing where I need to aim. These jobs are good. So now we're going to move down to the 300 yard, which is here. So we're going to range it again. 311 yards. So same situation. I've got a green dot appeared on my crosshair, and there you go. That's 300 yards, and then we're going to move over onto, forgive the bouncing around, 400 yards. This one, there you go. You can just about see it now. 400 yards is there. Let's put the ranger on there. 406. So now I've been given a green marker indicating my holdover, whereas you'll have seen the entire crosshair move. So there you go, 400 yards. I've got one more in here, so just for shits and giggles, we'll range the fox. 470 yards. So we'll just give this a go. Might not work, might work, you never know. And it works, that was an impact. So yeah, I'm happy days. And it's confirmed, so that's it. So as you can see from that basic clip, the device works. It works for me. I'm using a 223 55 grain Acutip ammunition from Remington. The data I've entered is correct, and it's done the job downrange. So that's it really, just to give you that little vote of confidence that if you do buy this device and you do your part, it'll do its part for you. So thank you very much for watching. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.